Hey folks, Rob back with another Rob Plays, and this week we're checking out Citadel, developed by Martin Walker and published by Electric Dreams in 1989. Now, if you know Walker's work, you know very much why I'm doing this one. I've been wanting to do Citadel for a while. That's been a good reminder to sit down and actually play it. But also, of course, because there's a Kickstarter for his previous game, Hunter's Moon, which is the remastered edition being worked on by Thalamus, the resurrected Thalamus. And it's just been, as they've reached the main goal and doing stretch goals, that Martin Walker is actually coming to do some levels for us. So that's pretty darn exciting. Anyway, I got to go to the actual manual for this to get the story out of the way, because it's not quite as straightforward as you may think. Essentially, there is a colony near Athena Pool, and they've found an energy emission which is a small world that was presumed lifeless. It turns out there is an underground complex deep in the planet's heart with one simple entrance on a surface. They've sent a droid in there to investigate, but the city's still operational. Its defenses have basically taken that out. So you've been given a Monitor Mark IV hover drone, I should say, to go in there and investigate. Now, Citadel does a lot of things very interestingly and gets a lot of compressions to power a droid, but I'm not quite on track with that, so let's dive in. So the basic idea is you have the central core is surrounded by 8 complexes. So we're in the first one, the Alien Complex. And here we are online with Monitor. Now, the big thing with Citadel I really love is this step-by-step movement. As you move square at a time, the world doesn't automatically revolve around you. So you can actually take your time in avoiding stuff, which is really good when getting to grips with it. There's actually quite a lot of layers into it, so we've gone through that hazard. We're coming up on another one, and we might want to avoid that. So your basic controls are joystick to step around. Now, the big thing with Citadel, we're going to say right now, tap and hold the fire button. So you do one tap, then press it again, and you activate the capture probe. And the capture probe, in this case, we activated a switch. There's actually a little display on monitor that actually tells you what it is, and that's really confusing. So let's go up, and we'll blast these defenses, because up here we get a weapon upgrade. So this is a weapon upgrade. That's what the F is. It increases our firepower, and you can see up top we've got our firepower increased to 1. So from the top display you've got score. M3 is that I've got 3 monitors left. F1 indicates level 1 firepower. This, we're about to activate some energy, and that's what that bar on the top right is. So we've opened up the gate here, and the basic idea is to get through to the end of each city. So this lift will take us to the 2nd floor each. So there's 8 cities, 16 stages all up, and the goal really is to just... the hardest thing is basically learning what each defense is. Like that one, there's a switch. You can see it's an S on the monitor's display. And here's some energy. That was one thing that took me a long time to realise, that actually there's these little displays on monitor. Because for the most part, it doesn't really make sense. Now, we've just used the capture probe to capture a droid. Let's take some energy. Now, we did a mistake there because... Alright. Yeah. I've got to be careful, kids. We're going to get slaughtered if we're not careful, but... Oh! And that's our first life gone. You can sort of see Citadel. So when you die, you get taken back to the lift you entered the segment in on. So in this case, we're on the second segment, the 2nd floor for this first city. We can just continue where we were. And this is the thing, like, there's a lot of people who say, this game is better than Paradroid. It does things. See, I personally kind of disagree, because I think it's a case of they're both very different games. And actually, in some regards, I think there's an element of fairness to Paradroid you don't get here. And what I mean is, so Paradroid, you've always got that recovery, right? So, you can go through. There's a switch. Okay. I like the idea of the more exploration-focused gameplay, you know. You are, in effect, exploring and, you know, and activating switches. But at the same time, you know, it is very easy to find yourself in a position where you are basically okay. Alright, so we've upgraded that fire. Let's go to the next. Let's go back to the second floor. And you can sort of see that, for me at least, I find that you get to see, like, all I did was was try to shoot while I start moving. And you could just get to this trap where you just get taken out very quickly. So what I personally like with Paradroid is that it's a game that's very much a tactical. You know, you're doing it. You're making tactical movements, and so you can always, you know, make a step back. Okay, so in effect, okay. That's for the door. Beautiful. That's that switch, and I guess down here. Okay, let's keep going. That's energy? Yes, I needed some energy. Now we need to find a switch. Is that going to be the switch? No, it's not our switch. Okay. Let's turn that defense off for now. So there's a switch we've got to find which will let us... Ooh, we got a big firepower upgrade there. Okay. There we go. Okay. So... knew that was going to happen. Always happens with a game like this where it's just like... Yeah, we go. That's that. Alright. This bit of City 1. Oh, no, we don't want to go back to the other floor. What we want to do is go up. Oh, no. Gotta be careful now, because we're going to die. Oh! Okay. Now our guns weaken back to their default state as well. Yeehaw. Okay. But that's the exit. So we've now completed the first city. We're on to armor. Love the arsehole is that it's not quite, you know, bas relief. It's got a nice little bit of detail to it. Oh, and I got an extra life. Thank goodness. Oh. Okay. So all up, there are 8 of these cities throughout Citadel. And one thing I kind of really wish is that there is a bit of a password to it. Because it would be good to just go, oh, here's where I am, here's the password, and restart from your next play. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens here, because now we're on the second half, and we opened a gate up just before. We can see whether that's got anything in it. This might be a bit of a dead end. Let's keep going. I do love the design of monitor. It's like this sort of probe that. All right. Nice. So we just got a firepower upgrade. Recharged. Oh no, we downgraded our firepower like a... Alright. Let's go through the gate. Oh, this gives us three-way. This is very nice. Kind of like you've got those different systems. I mean, you got to sort of really... Alright, there's that. Oh! Last... Oh, we got to... Because of the way the, Because of the way the level positioning works. Yeah, that was not a good... We're gonna run this gauntlet here and we're gonna die momentarily, hey? Yeah. Alright. I'm not quite so great at Citadel yet, am I? I really like it for what it offers, where there's a lot more focus on this slightly more strategic form of movement, but at the same time, there are a couple little elements to it that do frustrate me a tad. I definitely think it's worth checking out. It is a highly regarded game. I guess it's a difference of opinion. I think that what you're looking at is more, you've got sort of more strategic thing that's helped by the semi-turn-based action. And the exploration is always a good trick, but you lose a couple of points for a semi-obtuse user interface. I mean, it wasn't until actually had to actually pull my manual out to actually work out what the heck was going on, because even though I'd read it before, it doesn't directly stick with you. It sticks with me a bit better now, so I'm glad to have sat down and had a bit better of a run with it. The game is definitely highly regarded, and I definitely think you've got to check it out. But I'm going to call it wraps here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something about Citadel. Certainly hope you give it a shot, or if you have or haven't but will, do let me know what you think. As always, I kind of like hearing what, like some actual, especially when there's sort of, differences in, people who've had a fair bit more experience. As always, please do consider subscribing to the channel, and more importantly, if you're enjoying this, tell your friends. It helps just telling other people about these. I can't reach every 8-bit loving person on the planet. With that, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all next time.